just to show you. Morning. Yes, it's 9:20 this morning on a Thursday, which is the 5th. Is it the 5th? No, it's the 3rd. What's the date today? So I'm out by somewhere. Why am I out? Let's have a look. What we got? 30. That's one. I'll put that back. 2. It is the 3rd today. That's right. I don't know what the fucking hell's going on there. Oh, it's because of it's down to lack of sleep, right? That's what it is, down to lack of sleep. Because I was doing something last night and I couldn't leave it alone until I'd actually sorted it out. And until I'd actually sorted it out, I didn't get to bed. So by the time I did go to bed, it was 11:30, I think. Something like that. So it turns out, let's just have a quick look. Oh, there we are. Right, I don't know if you can see this or not, but you might be able to read it, but I'll just show you anyway, just so you can get a grasp of it. But I have got time in bed 11:20, right? That's the time I got to bed. I didn't actually fall asleep at that time, but that's what time I went. I spent 4 hours 37 minutes in total in bed, and I have had 35% of sleep quality, according to that, apparently. Once I was in bed, 20 past, so that would be, say, I nodded off at around about 20 to 12. But I literally just went zunk straight into deep sleep. But I was in deep sleep for around about, let's say, 15-ish, 20, about 25 minutes, and then I came out of that and went into like just above the deep sleep, into like a sleepish pattern. But then I went straight back down again for another 25 minutes into deep sleep. Then I woke up. Boom. Ta-da! I was awake. Yes, I was awake at just after 2 o'clock in the morning. But here's the funny thing, right? At that point when I'm awake, I'm actually snoring my head off, apparently, according to that. But then I drop straight back down again after about being awake for, say, 5 minutes, maybe 10 at a push, and just went plummeting straight back down to deep sleep. Then I woke up into sleep pattern-ish. Then it dropped again. So I've had a bit of yeah. My brain probably isn't going to function too properly today because, yeah. My stomach though is playing up. I know that much. Yes, I've got a bit of a dicky stomach. Not surprised though after what I ate yesterday. So hey, whatever. Such is. Let me go on here. Oops, something went wrong. What went wrong? The fact that you're crap. Oh, bug off. Wake up, you stupid thing. Refresh. Okay. Oh, I don't need that device. Just turn it off a bit. Oh, fuck. Off you go. Right, put that down there. So, yeah, yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yes, yesterday. When I got back home, I had a package turn up on my little. Yeah, it's like Christmas every day at my house. I'm telling you that now because there's always something turn up. You know what I mean? No wonder I'm fucking skinned to the world. But this is Mark 4. This one, right, and. This one is an actual orange version, not a T-Mobile. I've left the T-Mobile at home, the one that I had unlocked. But this one came and it was in a lot better condition. The screen has got a a crack in it. It's a very slow. It's not really that much of a bother. I don't care because it's obviously it's a fucking 11-year-old phone for shit's sake. So who gives a monkey's asshole? But it is a lot tidier. It's a far more cleaner phone, and I didn't have to fanny about unlocking it. Would you believe? I just shoved my card in it, and away it went. I was like, yay, that's what we want to see. And I've gone through it all, and once again, there was a memory card in it. Plus, there was also stuff that was on the phone itself, because obviously I've got the data cable now. I can check them on, and when I gone in and had a look, and the photographs that were on this one, not on the SD card. Well, it's the memory card. It's a memory stick, they call those type of cards, not an SD card. Don't know why. It's the same thing, really. I didn't think about it. But anyway, there was stuff on this one. Let's just say the young lady that was on there, nothing rude by any chance, but it was very nice indeed. There's a couple of photographs, and they are quite, you know what I mean. But like I say, there's nothing rude, so you ain't got to worry about that. But she's a very tasty lady. Mainly got pictures of a dog on there, little puppy, and pretty much that's about it, really. There wasn't really anything else on there, but there was that. There was a little video of said girl. I'd say she would be in a either late teens or early 20s, I think, at that point in time. I didn't actually have a look to see when it was actually recorded. I should have done, really, but don't forget, these phones are old, so like the other pictures I've got, because with all the phones I'd got then, I'm thinking to myself, fuck, I hadn't checked the others that I got either. It was only that one that I checked, so I'd done that, and of course there was one that didn't have anything, that was completely wiped, like it should be. But 3 out of 4 with still images and pictures and stuff on there. I'm like, don't anybody actually know how to properly send one of these things into factory reset? I mean, it's just nuts. So I've got 2 SD cards at half a gig with bits and bobs, and plus I got all the photographs and images that have been left on these, and I've put them in a little folder on my hard drive out the way, and be something else to have a look at. You know, I might be able to find the people who it belongs to, but this one has been looked after a lot better, and I've been having a mess. That's why I was doing last night. I was trying to put my ringtones on it, because I've got a folder of when I used to have Android. I made a bunch of ringtones myself. I've told you before, like, about it. So, and I'm thinking, why is it I can't get these fucking things to appear in the ringtone selection? And I kept on going backwards and forwards, and because I'm a stubborn fucker, so saying fuck it, go to bed, I had to get it done there and then. So that's why it took such a long time. But I did figure it out. I don't know why I was going back to front, but I realised that when you want to put ringtones on anything, the phone, right, you can't on the iPhone's a little different. You have to label them. I think it's MAR for ringtones on an iPhone, but on the Android you have to put them in as a WAV file, and that way then they register as a ringtone. And I've got shitloads on here. And so I've got my favourite one, which is the pop video thing called bugger. You know, ringtones, open, yeah. Oh, here we go, doing the dupe. I love this one. I've got to play it again. It's fucking awesome. And I've actually put the come on. Oh, it's in the earpiece. You can't hear it. It's in the earpiece, you can't hear it. That's a shame. If I go into back that up. because I want to show something else as well while I'm at it. What I've done with this, because this is how cool this phone used to be when it first came out. It would help if I could actually remember how to use that bloody thing, mind you. That's near there. So if we go into that, select. Now if I go into turn that off, right, yeah. Now just turn the headset off a minute. Back. Right, now we can play with it now and have a bit of a laugh. Settings, ringtones, select, and select. How do I do it? Yeah, select again. Let me scroll all the way down to my favourite. I've got loads on here, that I've made myself. Use a little wave program. You can just cut and chop bits out that you want. And it's this one. I love this one. It's big cool. Yeah, baby. And that's it. That's my ringtone. And I've put the full version of that track on my phone. If I can find it. Where is it? Is that media? I think it is. Total music, select. Let's have a look. See what we got. Tracks, select. That one. Okay, so no, it's not in here then. I must not have. I could have sworn I put the fucker in here. Back. Unless it's gone into a different folder, which doesn't surprise me. Because like I say, it's been a long time since I've actually done it. Oh yeah, I'll tell you what we'll do though. I'll show you what I'll put on here. No, it's not here. Son of a bitch. No, it's not there. Well, see, I've tried to do these things and I just fail miserably. Fucking fail. Media folder. See what's in there. Camera. My music. See, I've got them here for some reason. I don't know why they're in this part of the phone. That's a bit weird, isn't it? Anybody remember this track? Yeah, I love that track. Oh, it's fucking awesome, that is. But for some unknown reason, I don't know where would that be? Ooh, hang on. Hold the phone. No. What's that? No. Oh, hang on. Could that be it? That's the music. No. So where's the video? I put the video on here just for a laugh. I wanted to see if it'd play. Oh, crap. Oh, hang on. It might be in here though. Hang on. Hold the phone. Videos. Open. No, it's not. See, I got the audio, but I haven't got the video. I wonder why that is. Anything there? No. Oh well, never mind. Shit happens. I'll have another play some other time. But, come on, turn off. This one, being as though this is the better version of all the ones I've got, and the fact that it opened up straight away just by shoving my card in there, which was awesome. In total, including packaging, £6. I ain't lying. Fucking £6. £6 fucking quid. I couldn't believe my luck. So yeah, I'm glad that I got it, because I've now, the one that was the T-Mobile, I've put that back into a box because I've got packaging. I've got the packaging for this one, so everything is all there now. Both phones, even though that one's a bit more, it's very ropey, it's a lot of wear on it, it's got a very scuffed screen on it. So, but it's usable, it works, does what it's supposed to do, so that's the main thing. But the other two, the screen is completely shot on the one, and the screen on the other one has got a line across it, plus the actual touch part don't work. So again, but I was adamant to find one, because once I've got it in my head, I've got to do it. I can't just leave it, I have to fucking do it. So, and there we have it. So I just thought I'd let you know where we're getting on with this, and And it works, the tree that one does, works really well. I'm happy with it. My leg's all wet now. I got sprayed with a really tap and I was lifting the what's the name? The ramp up at the back there for the old guy who was doing the fork truck thingy. I was down at Wednesbury this morning. Wednesbury? Yeah, that's right, Wednesbury. Lidl, yes, just making sure. My brain ain't quite turned on yet. So I was down there. I'd picked up this truck and the trailer, not this trailer, but the other one. It was all hooked up, ready to go. And I'm thinking, well, where's the paperwork? Because normally when you leave the truck and trailer hooked up, you leave the paperwork in here, but now it was in the back. So I went to have a look at the back anyway, and it was full of dollies, and they was all fucking, they were all out of the place. It was travel related movement plus also load related damage, right? Even though I've got these little plastic fucking dollies which are the two together and have been all shrink wrapped around, there was a couple twisted, there was a lot that was leaning. I managed to straighten them as best I can. There was broken bits off pallets. I'm thinking, how do you do this? Fucking unbelievable, this is nuts. Plus it wasn't fucking strapped either. I mean, there is a time and a place for strapping shit, I agree, but fuck me, I should have done that one. But anyway, so I gingerly gets it down the road and backs it on the bay, and then I just start to take it apart and I'll get it all out and without too much hassle. I mean, there was a couple of sticking points, but we got there in the end, and it was upright as I dropped it in their little lanes. And as soon as that happens, mate, it's out of my fucking hands, because it's there, you can see it. If you pick it up and it goes, I don't give a fuck, because it's got nothing to do with me no more. You can carry on with it. You know what I mean? So you have to sort of like hide the fact that it's a complete dodgy load of bollocks, but meh, who cares? I don't. It's done, it's off, gone, out the way. So then I traverse myself back up to the yard and I grab this lot, which is a bunch of bickies now. Yeah, a bunch. And the first thing is, when I found him when I was down there, I found the office and there was like blah blah blah. I says, why didn't you hand in your check sheet? I says, it's fucking pitch black, I can't see shit in here, what do you expect me to do? Yeah, I'm like, no. When I'm going to do something, I'm going to check all this shit out to see what it's like and what the condition's like. I need to be able to see it, because these light bulbs up here, they're like fucking glowworms' asses in jam jar. It's no good. So, and I had a good look around. It's just a filthy mess, absolute filthy mess. But I don't know what they're going to do about it. I just don't know. I mean, what is the point in these check sheets if they're not going to actually do anything about it? I can't see what they can do unless they hire a proper valeting crew to come out and go through the whole fucking vehicle, put it to a nice, pristine, clean environment like it should be, and then start. But this is all, not only is it acquired from, maybe a couple of months of shit, but it's also from the 2011, so you've got, 7 years of shit that's accumulated inside here that's never been cleaned. So, what do you do? How do you get around it? I don't know what they were expecting. Well, so unless they actually have somebody come out, a proper professional crew that actually can clean it properly and sanitise the fucking place. That'd be nice as well. But, yeah. Whatever indeed. On my next little present coming from eBay is my Nixon watch, and I've also got a blind aid watch coming as well. There's a couple of them I've looked at, because they're not new, they're old. They're from the 80s, I think, but they just look unique, different, you know what I mean? And so I've got one of those coming. I'm looking at one now. There is another watch I'm looking at. Yeah, I know, I like me watches, alright, just leave me alone. I mean, I've got this really old retro thing. Look, it's battered. I mean, the screen is scratched to shit, and it's all. But I like it. I like this watch. It's cool. It's got loads of little features on it you can play with, but whatever. But I've got another one coming, which is looks like a burnt steel. Well, that's the colour how I can put it. It's labelled as jet black, but the actual thing looks all like. When you put a flame to metal, it goes into that blue colour. That's what it looks like. It looks fucking pucker. That's the Nixon one, that is. There's a couple more that I'm looking at, and I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that I can get them at a reasonable price. Because like I said, they are unique, and they're different. I've never seen them like that before, so I'm going to have to stop eventually, obviously, because money's going to start getting a little bit tight. But yeah, I'm having fun at the minute, so. And I missed out on that on the dork as well, so that really pissed me off. That did twice I missed out on that one, all because I just wasn't paying a fucking attention. I was too busy watching telly. Bling. What? Oh fuck no! You know what I mean? I could. The original dork, which when I was looking at watches job lot style, right? There's like must have been about 6 or 7 of these watches, and the dork was within this group of watches, right? And I didn't know what it was. I hadn't got a fucking clue. It just looked cool. And then so I'm looking at it, and so you see the pictures of it, and I thought, oh, that's not bad. I'm thinking, that's really nice. It's like, and the price for the whole lot was really low, and it even ended really low. That's what fucked me off, because just that watch alone was worth what the whole lot went for. You know what I mean? I'm like, what? Fucking shit, I am crap. And then obviously another one come along, and I put me bid in, and then that got fucking swiped off, and I'm like, fuck, I'm getting crap at this. I'm fucking losing out. Oh dear. But yeah, we'll soon sort it. I mean, there's bound to be something turn up eventually at one point or another. Or I'll just get fed up and bored and then forget about it altogether. You know what I mean? Whatever. Whichever comes first. I mean, I don't know. But I've got, I think it's about 3 or 4 that I'm looking at. And there is a job lot as well, which has got some nice ones in there. I just want to see. I mean, I've got one coming, which is a Timex. It's a Timex digital, and it doesn't work. Right? It states that non-runner does not work. Right? The guy who ever had it has tried to get away, but it just wouldn't happen. But the thing is, it looks like someone he's had it, or they've had it, or a shop's got it. But it's never been used. It's just been sat in the case. It's never been touched, and it's got all its bits and bobs with it. And I'm thinking, that looks smart. So when it does turn up, I will have a go and see what I can do with it. And that day cost a lot either, even though it's from 1970 something or other. I think it was 77. I think maybe something like that. So because it's a retro thing. I like the old retro watches. They're quite cool. And then there's another one. It's a digital watch, and it's got a bunch of functions on it. I'm not quite sure what they all do, because obviously with the images you can't really tell. But here's the best thing about it, right? It's at the moment, I haven't checked in the last couple of hours, but it was on about £5.50, right? It's faulty. The screen works, but there's something wrong with the way that the LED or LCD displays, right? It seems to be disjointed, right? And so I'm searching for that particular watch to see, if I can find another one. The price of those fucking watches, because of how old they are and the style and whatever, they're really, really expensive. I'm like, what? They're that much? Honestly? Fucking hell, man, if I can get that to work, it's worth about fucking £500. I'm like, not a bad idea, that. So I'll have a look and see what's what, and if I can do anything with it, then fine. It'll be a cracking watch to wear and use and enjoy, you know what I mean? And then if I do finally need some money one day, I might be able to sell it for a good pretty penny. You know what I mean? But there you go. That's all I'm doing it for. I like to see things that are unusual, and I like to, you know, if I can fix them, I will try and fix them. If I can't, then I can't. It's as simple as that. I'm not fussed about that, you know what I mean? I don't really give a shit. It's just something to do. I'm fucking bored most of the time, so. But I'm looking forward for my Timex to turn up, because I'm going to strip that down and then try and figure out whether it's either there might be a cell in there, might be damaged or something. I don't know. I know that they've tried to put batteries in there, but there's sometimes the little terminals that connect the batteries to, they can end up breaking inside the thing. So if that's the case, it might need a bit of a jiggery pokery, I suppose. We'll have to have a look. And if I can't do it, and if it's worth it, I might even send it to a proper watch shop and say, can you fix this, please? And if it's worth it in the end, I shall do it, like. But we'll see. We'll just have to wait and see. And yeah. I do like my TikToks. I really do. Yes. My Gaghan days are all on my shelf. They're all lined up. I got them. I got my what I call fun watches, I suppose. They're up in my cupboard at the way. I've got some seriously nasty cheap watches that cost a couple of quid, and they are fucking nasty. Right then, I'm gonna go, because he's just called me in, so I'm going to get myself unloaded, and I will speak to you later. I just thought I'd, you know, fill you in of the usual rubbish that I always get up to in the days, and I reckon this weekend I'm going to sleep, mind you. Right then, I'm going to go. Alright, I've talked your head off enough, and I will speak to you later. Have a great day, and a great morning, whichever. Right. Toodle people and all that. Ta-da! Bye!